All right, Geistygal now. Let's see. Let's see what's the level at, and then we're gonna go into the work. Let's see how you've been doing. Have you been playing Street Fighter, or you've been playing?
I've been playing a little Street Fighter, not as much as I used to. But I played in a tournament match last Monday, and I won my first tournament match.
Nice.
So that felt pretty good.
All right. Opa.
Oops. What?
I'll take it. I'll take it. We take those.
All right. Sure.
You haven't seen that before?
I've seen it once. I shouldn't have jumped in there.
You're killing yourself.
That I shouldn't jump in there.
You're killing yourself.
I know. I know. Oh.
Opa.
Oops. Fuck. Nice. Can we do a few more? I feel like I'm just warming up.
Yeah, of course. It's
Because what I've been really practicing is my bread and butters, and I know I haven't done them successfully yet, but I'm still, like, warming up.
Yeah, there you go. There's your B&B. Ow. Forward. Oh, I pressed it. Oh no. You want me to play another one with Marisa?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I was gonna switch to Yuri, but
One more with Marisa, and I want to see if I can take a round, and then yeah, I definitely would be down to play against Jury.
okay.
Well, you can if you can do Jury now that we're already out of it.
Alright, I'll do Jury, and then I'll come back to Marisa if you want. Alright?
This sounds good.
Stop killing yourself.
I know. I haven't been playing much matches. I've mostly been just doing my B&Bs in training mode.
I get it. Okay. La, 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 la. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. What? Ah! How did that whiff?
Oh. Nice. Damn.
Oh, nice attempt. That was a nice attempt to, you know, poke me out of the air with your jumping beacon punch. Wow.
Ah.
Okay, stop it.
Oh, no. I'm so outclassed.
No, why would you do that? Okay.
I panicked.
It's fine. Just a single.
As soon as I did it, I realized I didn't need to do that. I could have just done my kick.
A single.
Or I could have done my I think also because that was the first thing that I learned how to do when I was
Where are you going?
I was going back so I could talk. real quick.
Okay, all right.
That was the first thing I learned how to do when I was training with you, so I think it's like what I go to when I panic, which I need to work on.
All right.
All right.
Oh, my medium punch. Yeah, stop that. I'm not gonna be nice anymore.
Huh?
Yeah, that's Yuri things.
I didn't know she could do that. Damn.
All right, another Marisa round.
Another Marisa round, and then
Another Marisa round. Okay.
yeah.
I'm hoping that you take some of the tech I'm doing with you, right? Well, if not, you can just watch the video again, and
Right.
you'll get. Yeah. Instead of watching yourself, you can watch me instead, right?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to approach you without doing the extremely unsafe jumping in, because you're going to catch that like every time.
I'm gonna play a little bit nice. Oh! That's not supposed
Yeah,
to be there.
I wasn't. Yeah. If you had hit the corner, then
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, you're dead. Regardless if you blocked or not, I was just gonna chip you out. Oh, come on.
oh no.
Yes, 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 yes.
I wasn't looking at my resources.
Oh. Boom. All right, time to go to the working
room?
area. Yep. No, let me get player one, please.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you can control some stuff from player one side. All right, so I saw that you have your combos at least, I don't know, I'd say 90% right, but
Yeah.
I can hear your stick from here, and I notice a lot of mashing.
Yeah,
in the execution.
yeah.
All right. Remember to turn on the input history display and the frame meter, please.
Oops, sorry. Input history delay both players. Okay, cool.
All right. All right. So, from what I noticed is that you have, you know what, in fighting games terms, you know what flowchart is, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you have a very, very noticeable flowchart of actions that you want to take at very specific times that are very easy for me to check and defeat, right? A lot of your drive impacts, I just didn't want to, counter you because I was like, yeah, I mean, it's gonna notice that you're doing this and you shouldn't be doing it, but you kept doing it like over and over. Every time I anti-aired you, the moment you touched the floor, it was like automatically a DI.
Oh, I didn't realize I was doing that.
Yeah, you should definitely. Well, you'll see the recording. You'll definitely need to stop using the DI as much as you are. There are situations in which you want to use DI. For example, just do like a medium target combo into Gladius.
Oh, target combo into Gladius? Okay.
Yeah. So if I do that, that's a situation I can, DI. If I think that you're not charging the DI, of course, there's a counter to that. Of course, if you charge the DI, then the Gladius, then you'll stuff me out.
Yeah.
But there are situations in the game that allow you to actually, DI relatively safely. Like for example, Ken can go with his target combo into Jinrai, and after his target combo, you can DI back. And if he Jinrais, then he cannot stop it. He will eat it, right? If you do do Gladius, and when you knock me down, just drive rush into heavy punch.
Okay.
No, not fully
my
charged.
bad.
Yeah, just regular.
You said drive rush, not drive impact?
No. Like Gladius, then drive rush, then in heavy punch during the drive rush. Just regular Gladius, not fully charged. Well, if you did regular, well, if you do this, the thing is that if you do this into this and you wake up with DI, that it's inescapable for me, right? And for you too, right? So
Okay.
These are situations in which you know that you can DI safely if you get the read. but DIing is almost always in a neutral space. It's always a risk that you're taking, like a very very heavy risk that you're taking when you do that. And if you keep doing it in moments that you shouldn't do it, of course you're gonna get stuffed. And even if you get like a block out of it, if it's not in the corner, you're using one bar to basically get nothing out of it. So it's like it's not a good option. For most of the time, it's not a good option. And if I'm like right here, in the case of Marisa, the most worrisome thing is that I can armor through your
drive impact.
to drive impact. But most characters, when I was playing with Yuri, for example, I kept doing like crouching medium kick, and that's cancelable into the eye, right? So a lot of characters will just try to use buttons that will cancel into drive impact to avoid getting drive impacted themselves, right? So it's not a good choice to be doing drive impact. Another thing is your Gladius, like you're just throwing out Gladius in multiple ranges that are not supposed to be there. Like if I was fishing for a Gladius at this range and I make you whiff, that'd be fine. But like I do this to you and then I'm right here and then you suddenly wake up with Gladius and it's like I'm right over here. There's absolutely no way you'll get something out of that Gladius, right? Maybe if I do this and then I drive rush, then you can wake up Gladius. But yeah, you were doing it.
I shouldn't be throwing it out.
You were doing it at very, very wrong ranges. Like this range right here, you shouldn't be throwing Gladius right here, because I'm most likely going to, I'm looking to punish you for it, right? Oh, and yeah, definitely you rely a lot on jumping in. Yeah, the jump in situation is also something that you need to address. You need to know the tools that are at your disposal. It's not always getting in, especially for Marisa. It's not like I'm getting in and I'm gonna do my thing, right? That's if you get that, it's because the opponent made some terrible mistake, or you got a read on a fireball or something like that, right? But it's not something that you should rely on.
Okay.
Marisa's range, like you want to be in this range and kind of see and observe what the other opponent is throwing out, so you can punish or counter or whatever, right? If you need to get in, there are several ways that you can drive rush in neutral. It's very important that you get this down, right? Or this. Yeah, or you get this down into this, then this. Right? You have more choices than just jumping in, right? Jumping is like the worst one of them, because of how easy it is to, Yeah, another thing that you need to do is like if you're gonna, for example, if I do this, hold on. If I do this, so this is +6, right? And if you do nothing, then you can confirm into that. But if you get like a counter hit, you can then do this again, right? But if you want to do like the target combo from this, you're gonna need to get either a punish counter or a counter hit if you want to like do this into this. I don't recommend you, or I mean, you can go into this. But unless you're very good at confirming the second hit, then it's gonna be very difficult for you to actually decide whether or not you go for the Gladius or go for the the Dima OD, right? So
sure,
that's a drill that I'm gonna set you to do.
So wait, drive rush into my target combo?
There are multiple things that. Do you want me to go over like every button of Marisa? Like that's what I do on the first training that I do. I don't even remember the first time when we played where we left that, but I can do like a review of what the buttons do and how you should be using your buttons.
You asked me to do a drill. I just want clarification on what the drill is. Was that the drive rush into my standing medium?
We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that. Right. So right now, I'm just gonna explain like every button and kind of try to fulfill your toolbox into knowing what you can do with your buttons. Like if I'm like right here, let's talk about the light punch, right? So you can do this, right? This is something that you know that you have, and then you have the light confirm, right? This is very important to have, right? And also this. But there's another thing that light punch can do, and that is if you drive rush into crouching light punch, you'll see that the frame data says it's +7, right? So what does that mean? That means that this is a 7-frame punch. That means that if I do this, I can combo into this, right? So that's a good tool that if you want to like break very, very heavy, nothing is happening neutral, then you can, go into this, into that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so when you're doing things in this area, remember, try as much as you can not to mash. As much as you can not to mash. Right, so if I'm doing crouching light punch into target combo, it's gonna be like that. See, no, if you see my inputs, it's just 1 crouching light punch and 2 medium punches.
I'll have to definitely practice that later.
Yeah, don't worry. Also, if you want to confirm, if you want to do your light confirms, then you just do like, let's say you want to do 2 light punches, then that's all. That's all you gotta do, right? It's not like I hear your stick constantly go like
yeah.
Okay, so if you build this muscle memory properly, then you will not rely on mashing. Like maybe on a mash you're in a rush and then you can mash, but you'll notice that it's a lot easier. It's easier to mash knowing where you're going rather than just mashing out of nowhere, right? And also, I think we talked about cleaning your inputs. Like you're finishing that on the up motion. Like you should be doing this, right?
Oh, I shouldn't get that extra hit?
You shouldn't get. Yeah, you should get a quarter circle back, not quarter circle back up. Like this. This is no. I mean, you can get it out by doing this. I mean, this, but that's not what the move is, right? You can, if you make the tiniest mistake when pressing the button, then you will jump away, and you don't want that, right?
Right. Yeah, jumping away. Yes. I'm just surprised that I don't want to get the second hit of the Dima.
Oh no, yeah, you can get the second hit of the Dima, yeah, but you don't want to end on the up position of your stick. That's what. Yeah, that's right. That's better. But see, if you want to get the Dima, it's like quarter circle back. Like this is a Dima, right? So if you want the
Didn't
2 hits,
do the Dima?
I'm sorry.
Didn't I just do the Dima though?
Yeah, it comes out, but the inputs are not the best. Like you should clean your inputs. Like if you want to do a quarter circle back, it's just a quarter circle back, not a quarter circle back up, right? That's what I'm referring to. Like if I can probably get a Dima doing it like this. See, but look at you're looking at my inputs, right?
Yeah.
So it's down, back, and then up, back, and punch, and it came out, right? But that up, back shouldn't be there. You don't want those kind of inputs, like especially when you're in training mode. In a fight, then it's I guess it's fine.
I did it better that time, right?
A tiny bit. We're gonna if you want the perfect inputs, like you do the motion and then you press the button after the motion. Why is that important as well? That's important because sometimes you can get this instead, right? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You can you can get that, right? So if you press the button a little bit earlier, then it's not gonna come out because you didn't finish your motion first. So if you want to, you need to practice perfect motions and do something like this, right? this is what you want to practice. This is how you want to practice. Do the motion, finish, and then press the button. Not only that, but in this game, see, you gotta jump in. That's
I know.
what
I'm trying to fix it.
That's definitely what you don't want to avoid. All right. So another thing that you need to practice is try to do the motion as slow as possible. Like trying to get the most perfect input. Yeah, that's a lot better. It doesn't really matter if it doesn't come out. If you do it like, look at how slow my inputs come out. And the move still comes out sometimes, right? So you should work on something like this, right? And even if the Dima doesn't come out, if you get the motion right, then eventually you'll add just a tiny bit of speed, and it'll come out, right? So just try to do the quarter circle back, right? Just the quarter circle back. Don't press the button. No need to press the button. All right, there you go. Slow it down a little bit, a tiny bit, right? Like right there. Yes, exactly. That's very good, right? You need to drill that. Perfect. That was perfect. There you go. Right. That's how you actually build up the proper muscle memory to perform your combos and all the things, right? So now, when you're gonna perform your crouching light into Dima, then you need to just press back, right? This is gonna be this is not gonna be as clean because of how the link works, but it's important that you just work on this, and then you'll get this as well, all right? That's for everything, right? Everything is the same thing. Like if you wanna do Gladius, then you do this, right? If you want to do Superman Punch, you do this, right? So, when you get into training, you missed down forward. I mean, it comes out, but you should do like forward and a Gladius like this. This should be the input, like forward, down, forward. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Oh, if only you finished the motion and then press the button, that would have been perfect.
How about that one?
No, that's forward, and then down, forward. That's much better, but you didn't finish the input. So you want this. This is like the perfect thing you want to do. That right there. Forward, quarter circle forward, and then press the punch. Remember to do it first. You do it slowly. And then you put a little bit of a speed. It doesn't matter if that Gladius comes out, right? Because eventually you just want to clean your inputs. Oh, those are ugly
very
inputs. Bad. Right? But yeah, that's what you want to do with your inputs in order to actually, clean them up. And what this does is that it'll build consistency, right? When you want to do things like this, right? It can come out a little bit more messy, but it still works, right? Because I'm still doing like the motion I learned from doing this 1,000 times, right?
I see.
Right? Alright, so when you're doing your combos, the less misinputs you put into the combo, the less stressful they are, and the better they will come out. Alright? So alright, so moving from coming back to the buttons, right? Alright, so we talked about the light punch, right? You need to practice this timing as well, because it's kind of difficult, because this is being +7 and the punch being 7 is like a one frame link. So you need to practice this. You wanna do it? You wanna try it yourself? Oh, it's medium punch after the.
Oops, sorry.
Don't mash it. Don't mash it. Just do this into this, and then just your target combo, right?
Okay, sure.
So one punch. So yeah, that's why the timing is hard, right? You cannot really. I mean, you could mash, like if I do this, and I mash it, then it'll come out. But there's
I don't want to be mashing.
you need it's a link, right? So what does that mean? You need to finish this animation. You need to wait for this animation to finish in order to press the medium button and to make it combo, right? So
let me try.
Yep. It didn't combo, but it came out. Yeah, if it doesn't come out, that means if I do this, see, I pressed the medium punch and it didn't come out. So what does that mean? It means that you were still on recovery when you pressed the medium punch. So that means that you're doing it way too early. That's why.
So it's kind of like when I do this.
Yeah, if you do this and then you mash
I do it too fast, it just doesn't come out.
Exactly, yeah, because you need, it's a link, right? So you need to finish the animation for the other thing to come out. Right? Okay,
right.
So yeah, well, you don't need to type it down. You just need to review the video and it'll come out to you. So practice this into this, right? And then of course, if you get this, then you get your combo out. You get whatever, right? Do that. Okay, so moving on, we go to the light kick. All right. So what can you do with the light kick? Well, the same thing with the light punch. You can do this into this. You know, it's our only. Well, not our only, but it's a button that hits low compared to this. You can block high, like if you just hold back, you can block this, but you cannot block that, right? So it's very important
to a true load hit. Okay.
Yeah, so it's very important that sometimes you rely on this to, you know, you get a knockdown, you get a little bit of damage, and it's, you know, surprising sometimes when you do this. In contrast to doing this, that people can just block standing, right?
That was light kick, drive rush, light kick, light punch.
Yep. They come. Yeah, they combo together. Like this into this.
And then you go, and then so you wouldn't go from this to that.
Oh no, it doesn't combo like that. So remember the drive rush. When you do drive rush, it's only the first hit that gets altered frame data, right? So if I hit you with this, I'm +0. But if I hit you with this, I'm +4. If I hit you with this, I'm +7. If I hit you with this, I'm +3 only. So if I do this, oh wait, this into this, I'm the same +3 as if it wasn't, you know, a drive rush.
I see. Okay.
So you cannot really combo this into this. Never. There's no. Okay. The frame.
So the only way that would hit would be if I wasn't blocking it.
Yeah, definitely. If I do this into this, then that's definitely not a true thing, right? It's not a true combo, but it can, you know, it can work as maybe as a frame trap. Like if you do this and you try to press a button, then you can't,
cool.
right? Yeah. Standing light kick is, you know, it's a decent poke, and it's annoying sometimes, but it's not really that good. The only thing that you can do from this, like if you keep pressing that, right? So if I hit you with this, then I can combo into that, right? Because it's our so yeah, as you can see, if I just do light kick into drive rush, then it'll come out, right? But if you don't hit on a counter hit or a punish counter, then this doesn't combo, right? So you need to be aware of that. It's not like the best tool. Most Marisa don't use this because it's not good. But when the patch comes out, when season 2 comes out, if you get a drive reversal and you block it, then I'm gonna guess that your best combo is, you know, light kick into this, into that, into medium target combo, and blah 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 blah, right?
Okay.
So you're most definitely gonna need that, right? And then, well, you know, our jump in with the light kick is our cross up and stuff like that. So it's
I thought this was the cross up.
No, heavy kick doesn't cross up. This is a cross up. Like if I jump over you, like if I press medium kick or heavy kick or this or whatever other button, then it's not likely. Then I'm not gonna cross you up. You're trying to do instant overhead. That's what you're trying to do. Well, not instant overhead, like instant, jumping hit, something like this. Like you need to block standing. If you crouch for a second, so if I do this, then it'll whiff. So it's not really that good. So cross up, this is a cross up. Like if you jump over me from the other side, then I can get that, right? There's no other button you can press that'll do that effect. Why are you pressing it so early?
I don't know when I'm supposed to jump it.
Yeah,
press it.
There in here, like this is the concept of crossing up. Like you jump over people, and when you're landing, you press it.
Oh, okay.
And there you go. You got a cross up right there. So and if you hit it very very low, then you can combo into your medium punch target combo, right? Bless you.
Thank you.
So if I do this, then this can combo. If I do it like super low like that, see? And if you get a counter hit into this, then you can hit the medium punch target combo as well, right?
Okay.
Okay. So moving on to our medium kick. First, yeah, these buttons are not so great. We get nothing much out of them. Like we cannot drive cancel this into this or whatever. There's nothing much we can do with our medium kick except on drive rush. So if I drive rush this, then I'm +8, so that means I can do this into this and it'll hit, or this into this and it'll hit, right?
So I shouldn't be using this for pokes.
You can use it for pokes and to gain distance, but you shouldn't abuse that button as much. Like for example, if we are like right here and we're scrambling and nothing is coming out, then I want you to push you away, and I just want to get away from the situation when pressing that button. It's not so good. The same with this. Like you get your pokes, you get your distance, you go back, but since we cannot cancel or do anything else with it, it's like it doesn't serve a real purpose in neutral, right? You do want to use it. Like if I do this and I get a counter hit and I need to like this, then it'll combo, right? That's the only way that can combo. Like if I do drive rush into this and nothing, it's +6. So the only thing I can do is this into that, right?
See.
If nothing happens, and even like if I do it like from this space, then I'm not going to be able to do it, right? So it has to be like super close if I want to combo into this. But if I get a counter hit from this, then I can combo into that. But it also has to be like super close. So I guess that works again against Marisa most likely, and other characters that have armor. The other good thing is that it's a low, so maybe if you get like a drop and then if it hits a meaty, right? Then you can combo into it, but it's really difficult to use, right? I don't really recommend it. But this one is very important to have. Like this link right here is very important to nail down, right? Because you can get this into this, that, blah blah blah, right?
Okay.
And the rest of the things, right? And then this is also something that you need to work on, right? But those two things with the standing medium kick is very important. You can get this into this, right?
Sure.
So yeah, medium kick, drive rush into back heavy punch or medium target combo is something that you can work on. So as you can see, you have choices that you can make on neutral. So if you drive rush medium, just drive rush medium kick. So you're +2, right? So if you do like a crouching light punch, you will stop people from pressing crouching light kick. Light punch, right?
Let me try it. Can I try that?
Yeah, sure. See, you get a counter hit every time. You get a counter hit. Yeah, you'll get a counter hit because you're +2 and the punch is +7, so that puts you on a +2 difference against my my button that is 4, right? So you'll always get a counter hit if you do the light punch. All right. So well, this is only really good. Like range wise, is really good. Like this is way better than this in terms of range, right? In terms of conversion, it's not so good. Like if you hit like super low, then you can definitely combo into that. You can do this as well, right? And then continue the combo. This has better range than this one, so you might want to use it. So if I'm right here, if I'm standing right here, oh, that'll hit. So if I'm standing right here, hold on, this black line over here. If I do the heavy kick, then it's gonna be really difficult for me to actually reach you. But I think the medium kick does reach you. See, so it has better range than the heavy kick. It's still very difficult for really max range, but yeah, it has more range, right? And now moving on to the start of our game, like the medium punch, we don't really need to talk much about this, right? You got the combos down, you know the routes that you can take. Yeah, you know you can also hit this with that. But there's something else that you can use, like in neutral, crouch for a second, and when you block, you're gonna press crouching light punch. Okay? After you block. So we get that, right? So this serves as a space trap. Right? This is a space trap. Like you cannot, you shouldn't let people free from pressing that, because this is a -3 button, right? Block. So this is a -3 button. So a -3. Don't press the like anymore. So this is -3, right? So every -3 button that you see in the game, you need to check it. What does that mean? You cannot allow me to do this into this, right? This is a no-go, right? You shouldn't allow me to be doing more pressure out of a -3 button. You need to stop that. So you do the light punch again after you block. All right. So if I do this and I try to press medium punch, then you'll absolutely take me out of it. Do the light punch after you block.
Okay.
See, I cannot really press without I get counter hit every time. I cannot press a medium punch or even a light punch for the matter. I cannot press anything without getting hit by your counter hit, right? So what do you do with your forward medium punch, right? You can get that space trap, right? If you see people pressing the light punch, then you definitely want to hit them with this and get a punish counter. But the other thing that you can do, do it again, block and do the light punch, is something like this, right? So if you see people after this, you see them pressing all the time, then you do this, and then you can get something like this, or a crouching light kick into whatever, right?
What is it that you're doing there?
This?
Well, no, I hit you, and then there's like I hit you, and you did it all during the match. Like I'll hit you. Okay, so you're just doing your command grab really fast.
No. So if you hit me from this position, you're saying?
Well, yeah. Is that what you've been doing? Because it happened so quickly that I.
Oh, when I knocked you down, like I don't understand really well what you're trying to say, but
okay,
but if you hit me on this position, then hit me.
Counter.
Yeah, I can come and grab you.
Yeah, you were hitting that counter, wanna grab.
Ah, yeah.
It could be done that fast.
Yeah. Do it like medium punch target combo into Gladius. So.
Oops, my bad.
Yeah, I can do that. Oh, whoops. That
was your stance?
Yeah, of course. You're getting hit.
I didn't think you could do it that fast. I was surprised.
Yeah. Also, if you try to charge your Gladius, then do it and charge your Gladius, right?
Okay.
No. Like the medium target combo into Gladius. So if you try to charge it, I will just command grab you, and if you just let it go, you'll hit the wall and you'll get countered.
So really, there's no good option for me there.
Yeah, definitely. Try to do it. Let's practice. All right. Okay. I'm gonna do the medium punch target combo, and you're gonna try the to counter me. Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna be blocking it first, right?
Yep. It doesn't need to be the OD version, by the way.
I'm not meaning to do the OD. Wait.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
I can do it with one button?
Of course.
For some reason I thought I had to hit both punch and light kick.
No. I mean, if you this is the OD version, right? The OD version of this comes out in one frame. So that's the good thing, right? Your armor is active on the first frame of this thing. The difference with this is that it comes out on the third frame, in contrast to this one being active on the first frame. So that's why it's better. Not only that, but it has full body armor. If you do this and you hit me low, then you'll just hit me. It works as like a Gladius. So they are different versions from this to this, right? So it's not required for you to do this, right? All the time. Like if I do like something like this, and then then I see you doing that all the time, then I can possibly do this, but that's not That's not what we're gonna do. And not many Marisas will like do this and then this, because this is -8, so I have to do something about that, right? So if I do this. Alright, there you go, right? So, there you go. You can get that. So, what's the counter to this, right? So, if I do block and try to do the same. That's what you do, right? There's absolutely nothing, no way you can do your counter and not get hit by this, right? Yeah, see, you get a punish counter, your armor gets broken, right? Also, if I do this and then walk backwards, you will just whiff the grab. Right. So you want to do the grab instantly, because if I just charge the Gladius, right? If you're just there, and you're not like doing if you just do the stance and I charge the Gladius fully, then you'll get hit, right? Yeah, like that. Right. Pretty good. Right? So the thing is that if I go for this instead, then you'll get hit, right? So you have choices. Also, like if I do this,
that's gonna hit me, yeah.
It's gonna be difficult, mostly because you know what an option select is?
Vaguely.
Alright, so an option select is something that you press that will cover two choices, right? So if you do medium target combo into Gladius without releasing, you'll get hit by the counter. But if you charge it, you'll get hit by the command grab. So what I do is I do this immediately. I just go for this, right? If you hit me, my command grab will not come out because my counter will hit you, right? So that's an option select, but there's a counter to the option select, right? So if you block this, and instead of going for Gladius, you go for this, then my command grab will whiff. Oh, you try it. You do this into light phalanx.
Oops. Sorry.
Oh, oops. Yeah, like that. And there's also, yeah, as you can see, there's also a range. So, yeah, see? I cannot do anything. If I do the counter, you'll hit me out of it 100% of the time, right?
Yeah.
Also, if you're not super close, as you can see, yeah, like that, see? So, once you identify that you're doing this into that and I'm hitting you counter after counter, then you can switch out and do this instead. right?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we haven't finished about talking about this button, right? So this is, as you can see, this reaches like super far. It's kind of your attempt to try to get in. Forward medium punch.
Oh yeah, I like never use that.
Oh, you definitely should be using that, and way more than you should sometimes, right? It's very good. Like it's an information gathering tool. Like if you do this, if you do that, then you can see how I react to that button, and then you can like react, counter react. So if you do that from that space, and I do this, right? So you need to space it properly in order to, yeah. After that, just do medium punch, right? And you get that, right? All right. So, but there's a counter to that, right? If you do it, yeah. If you do it and just try to press the medium punch like right away, no, not from that distance, like but from that distance, right? That's way too far. That's way too far. Hold on. You need to get that. You need to get that spacing right. If I'm right here, then you have to know that this will whiff, right? You cannot be throwing this punch out in the air. Not this or this or this or this. You know, mediums and heavy buttons are not to whiff, right? All right, so if you do that and you try to hit the medium button, then this will hit you all the time, right? So you need to gather information on how your opponent reacts to that medium punch. Also, if you just blindly go into the medium punch, then I can punish counter your medium punch as well, right?
Right. But if I see that they don't do anything, I know I can get them within my second time.
Exactly.
And I probably go into my combo.
So yeah, that button is very disruptive on the neutral. Like many things can happen out of it, right? So it's kind of your way to, you know, move the game, because people will, I can guarantee you that a lot of people will react to this, even on block, right? Because a lot of people know the frame data and they know that this is -3. So on block, you need to gather information on what your opponent is doing after you press that button, and then possibly react, right? So if you see them doing this all the time, right, then you can, you know, do the medium punch thing, right?
Right.
But if you don't space it properly, like right here, if you try to do it like right there, and I press the light punch, then it's not gonna work, right?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, oh, okay.
So if you try to do the medium punch after that, and you get
you got counter hit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but then, you know, you can do this into this, and then, you know, it depends on what your opponent does, and you can also make them lose bars, right? Because you know, for example, Kami, Juris, or whatever, they see this and then go into crouching medium and drive rush, whatever, and if you just block that, they'll just, you know, use 3 bars and get nothing out of it, right? So it's a really good button. You should be using this button way more in neutral, right?
Okay.
So if we are playing neutral, right, like right here, you know, that button sets motion to whatever, right? And you can also do this. If they try to press a medium, then you'll stuff him out, right? The only thing, yeah, if they press a light to close, right? It's a rock paper scissors kind of situation. It's very difficult to deal with, right? But yeah, you should be using that. And also with the medium button, this is not so great, but it can, if you catch somebody with this, right, it's really good, right? Maybe if you, for example, if you block, right, if you block this, then you know I'm +2, and this comes at 8, so this button will become kind of 6, right? So if I do this into this, and you try to press a medium, right, instead of a light, then you'll get hit by this, right? And that terrible terrible things will come if you just press a if you press a button right there and you get hit by that, right? But it's very important that you get this down. Stand up, don't block. You need to get this down. This is very difficult. Well, not very difficult, but it's difficult to get. Like on the first time trying to get this link down, some people find it a little bit tricky, like because you need to wait for the kick to end to actually press the back heavy punch.
Again, I can't even tell what's going on right now.
I press crouch medium punch into drive rush cancel into back heavy punch.
Okay.
Try to do it.
I already forgot. My brain's kind of like soup right now.
Crouching medium punch into drive rush cancel. Just do that. No, medium punch. Medium punch.
Oh, medium punch?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a punch.
Oops.
No. Yeah, that into medium kick.
Oh, okay.
It needs to combo in. This combos. There you go. Okay. So after that, you press back heavy punch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's too slow. Wait a second. Why? I mean, it's a way to do it. Like you can do this. You don't need to press parry to get this out. You can just press forward, and it'll cancel, right?
Oh.
Also, if you press parry, it'll cancel, right? So if you do this, so you're mixing the both of your options, right? Crouching medium push. See?
Oh, I don't have to press. But oh, okay.
Yeah, it's either forward or parry. Not necessarily.
Wait, let me try this.
Oh no, not there.
That
okay.
still has to be like that.
Let me explain how it works. Alright, if you want to cancel a button into drive rush, you can just do parry, right? The thing about this is that it's not a cancel, right? You need to drive rush, right?
I see.
Did you?
So it was like.
Oh, there you go. See, it's a lot easier now. Okay, so after that, back heavy punch.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Remember, I want you to be pressing like it's only one back heavy punch. So why is it important that you do one tap, right? Because if this doesn't come out, so that means you did it too early, right?
Okay.
So if you mash it, you don't know exactly what's happening. All right. Yeah, too slow.
Yeah, I matched there.
No, but you're doing this too slow. Like you need to basically just do it like 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. All right, there you go. So yeah, it's tricky. So you're gonna need to practice that. All right. So if you want to practice that instead of pressing the crouching medium punch, then you can just do this into this. It serves the same purpose, right? And you don't need to go from this to this into that. But yeah, you need later to practice this into this into that into this, and then you can do the super, right? So any combo route that leads you into level 3 is very, very important to get right. Right?
Okay.
So yeah. Alright. Heavy punch and heavy kicks. Those are just to whiff punish, right? Those are our whiff punish buttons. Mostly this one. But we can also punish with this, right? So I'm gonna do charge heavy punch, and you'll do just heavy kick, right? And we get that. And after that,
I can drive rush.
You can drive rush, back heavy punch, but it needs to be the medium Dima, right?
Okay.
All right.
Oops.
Yeah. Back heavy punch into medium Dima, alright?
Oh.
Yeah, you
Sure?
need to drive rush. Yeah, back heavy punch into medium Dima. Yeah. You want me to do it and then you can see, so you can see it?
Sure. I thought I was practicing hitting you with that.
Yeah, but then you need to convert into this, into this, into that.
Oh, okay. This is a lot for me to.
Yeah.
Okay,
let us just leave it at that, right? And then you can review the video and you get it out of there. All right. So, right now, come over here. I don't want to overwhelm you way too much with the information on how to neutral, right? Because it's a lot of psychological information to do, right? But what I mostly want you to be doing is like when you're in a match, it's important that you do this to gather information on your opponent. It's fine. It's fine if you just block it. Like if you don't need to react to everything, but if you're just pressing buttons all around and then you suddenly meet with this, you might not be prepared. Like if I'm doing all of this all the time and then you suddenly drive impact me, then I won't be prepared because I'm just pressing buttons all the time, right? So there's a moment in your game that you need to just wait and chill for your opponent to make a mistake, right? If you're constantly pressing buttons, it's gonna be really difficult for you to do anti-airs, and basically to deal with your opponent's stuff, which is something that you need to do. And as I told you during our matches, you were just killing yourself by throwing stuff that I was just prepared to hit you with, right? So what you need to do is try to get a sense of defense, of just try to improve your defense of when doing this and just do nothing, right? And then when you get the opportunity, then you can press something like this, or you can Gladius or whatever, right? So there's a whole section of the training to talk about this, but I know you might be getting a little bit overwhelmed. So
yeah, I'm kind of like I feel like I need to stop.
All right, yeah. Well,
it's a lot of information.
Yeah, up to you. There's a lot, but really, if you want to improve, it's how it is, right? But
yeah, it's just there's so much stuff already that we've gone over that I need to practice that it's gonna take me like a few weeks,
Yeah, sure. Up to you. I can, if you want, we can leave it at here, or I can review one or two of your matches to try to explain something. Up to you.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I gotta take care of other stuff today. An hour is kind of like as much as I can absorb right now.
Okay, yeah, it's totally fine. I offer like 1 hour to 1.5 to 2 hours of session, right? But if this is all you can take, which is still a lot, it's still a lot to practice, right? But yeah. I'm gonna stop the recording here. All right.